What is up? It is Shawnee Boy, the Sports Guru, coming to you with all kinds of sports news throughout the board. It is intense. It is college bowl season, and I got big news from all over. Um, the first news is Shohei Ohtani has signed a 10-year, $700 million deal, the biggest deal in Major League Baseball history, with the LA Dodgers. He said that he envisions championship parades throughout LA. Obviously, he wants to win a chip. He was with the Crosstown Angels for 4 or 5 years, and he decided he's going crosstown to the Dodgers. Like, I got a feeling like with the Angels, he got a taste of Major League Baseball after spending all that time in Japan, where he's from, and now signing this big, huge deal. Obviously, and then obviously not making the playoffs with the Angels. Obviously, I think influenced his decision. He got a taste of Major League Baseball with the Angels. Now he's trying to win a championship. That's what he's after. That's what all the players are after. You know, the big money deals and winning a championship. The best chance of winning a championship. Secondly, in the NBA, Draymond, you are one crazy SOB. I mean, slapping a guy in the face when it was a game against the Suns for the Warriors, and he's been in trouble like 10 times before with all kinds of stuff, hitting people in the groin. He's freaking put a guy in a headlock, ripping other guys' jerseys. I'm like, bro, you're one crazy SOB. I mean, I'm not big on the Warriors. I'm not big on I mean, when you're a Cavs fan, you kind of hate them. I mean, but my favorite teams are, I would say, are Cleveland, Lakers, Boston, Detroit, Chicago, and teams like that. Miami's another one. So Draymond, he got suspended multiple times, fined multiple times. This time they suspended him indefinitely, which means I read a thing that says he'll be out the next 10 games because all the counseling he's in the counseling process and all that stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised if they sat him for the rest of the year. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Draymond's a dirty player. I agree with tons of sports radios, sports magazines, bunch of ads in NBA.com. I mean, he's got issues to work out. So, I'm not big on the Warriors. I mean, of course, every time I see them play, I want them to get beat. So, Draymond suspended indefinitely. It doesn't shock me at all. And then it's college bowl season. None of the real big ones have been playing, but all the smaller bowl games are being played. There's one being played tonight. Few of them have already been played, but none of like the ultimate big ones, like the Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl, are the two bowl semifinals to get to the national championship. Every year they pick 2 out of 6. The Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Peach Bowl, Orange Bowl, Cotton Bowl, and Fiesta Bowl. Those are what are called the New Year's 6 Bowls. Those are the 6 bowls that every year get picked to be the semifinal games. Well, it's all going to change next year because it's going to go from 4 teams to 12 in the college football playoff. But those are the 2 games this year that'll be the semifinals to the national championship. Georgia can't defend the title. They won back-to-back national titles, and they can't get there again because they lost to Alabama in the SEC title game. So it's going to be Michigan and Alabama in the Rose Bowl, and it's going to be Washington and Texas in the Sugar Bowl. Now, to be honest with you, I made a video on this earlier, but I think Florida State should have gotten in over Alabama. Florida State should have been number 3, and Texas should have been number 4. So, you know, whatever happened, happened. I guess it was because their all-star quarterback got hurt for the rest of the year, and they threw in Bama because of it. But still, Florida State won a conference championship, and they went undefeated, so they should automatically be in the Final Four. So anyway, now to football. San Francisco has clinched a playoff spot and the NFC West division. Cowboys haven't clinched the division, but they clinched a playoff berth. Eagles have clinched a playoff berth. And Baltimore has clinched a playoff berth. Doesn't mean that they won't clinch the division. It's just right now a lot of mathematical stuff has to happen. Ravens can clinch the AFC North this coming week with a win and a Cleveland loss or tie. That would be for Baltimore to get the AFC North. The Browns would clinch a playoff berth, but a lot of things would have to happen. Like a lot of scenarios. The Chiefs would clinch a playoff berth in the AFC West with a win or a tie and a Bronco loss. Miami, the Dolphins would clinch the AFC East division with a win and a Buffalo loss or tie. Miami, all they need is a win and they would clinch a playoff berth. Detroit would clinch the NFC North. The Lions would clinch the NFC North with a win or a tie. All they would need is a win or tie, and they would get the NFC North. Detroit would clinch a playoff berth with a Rams loss or tie or a Seahawks loss or tie. The Niners, who already clinched a playoff spot in the NFC West, to get the number 1 seed, the lone first-round bye, and home field advantage throughout the playoffs, would be a win, an Eagles loss, and a Cowboys loss, and a Lions loss. That would be to clinch the 1 seed in the NFC. So, it's still up for grabs. In the comments below, pick what you think will be the Super Bowl this year in Vegas. Like, who will be the 2 teams in Vegas for the Super Bowl this year? I mean, lots of people are saying it's going to be the Niners and the Ravens. A rematch of Super Bowl 47 with Flacco and Kaepernick went at it. But I don't know. There's still a lot of opportunities. The Cowboys could get in there. The Lions could get in Vegas. The Eagles have a shot. In the AFC, everyone's saying Baltimore. But there are a couple of other teams like Miami. Miami has a shot because of Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs, they have a shot, but I don't think that you're going to defend the title. I just don't see Kansas City doing it this year. Jacksonville, they got a good quarterback in Trevor Lawrence, but I just don't think they got quite enough. So anyway, that is the big sports news tonight. The reason why haven't really been on YouTube lately, like in like a week or so, is because, holidays are here, and, gift shopping and family and baking and stuff like that. And our kitty was lost, but we got her back a few days later, and we were all grateful that she could be here for Christmas. We have a full house this year for Christmas, so pretty grateful for that. And I'm very grateful for all of you, all the fans of Shawnee Boy the Sports Guru, all you people who supported me, all of you who subscribe and like my vlogs, and all of you who continue to support, watch. You guys are the best fan base anyone could ask for. I love you all. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all.